Greenclaws grows them amazing plants. They're surprising, mystifying. Greenclaws grows them crazy plants.
I'm giving my fabulous, fantastic, famous plants a good watering. The sun is shining, so it's extra hot in my greenhouse, so the plants get all thirsty and dried up.
Flying lollies, it's hot. Hello.
Hello, Iris.
I've got a present for you from my mum. Why have you got that sip on your head, Claus?
I've lost my sun hat. I can't find it anywhere. Help yourself to some ice cream from the fridge if you're hot.
Thank you.
Ooh, this is a very interesting woolly tube, Iris. Oh, it's two woolly tubes. Let me guess. They're cricket bat covers.
No.
Winter coats for snakes.
No, they're leg warmers for you. Try them on.
Do I really need warm legs, Iris? It's so hot. I was thinking I'd like some leg coolers.
There's no such thing.
Then we'll invent some. Look, put some of that ice cream into my Wellingtons.
Are you sure? Flying icebergs. It's going to be more like a foot freezer.
Oh.
How does it feel?
Oh, it's delicious.
Isn't it
Oh,
disgusting?
squelch. Oh, but it's bringing my tail out in goosebumps.
Well, there's the answer then. A tail warmer. Oh, me mum will be chuffed.
Oh, yes, and I can use the other one as a spare in case I get a puncture.
Oh, yes. Oh, you haven't opened your post, Claus. Aren't you going to read your letter?
I can't. I've lost my glasses as well as my sun hat.
Oh, there's a little red crown in the corner. It looks like a royal letter.
Goodness, read it out, Iris. Read it at once.
Oh, it is a royal letter. It's from a princess. Dear Mr. Greenclaws, I have lost my best golden crown in the royal woods. Please, will you grow a crown plant and send me a new crown before my mother and father, the king and queen, find out? I'm not allowed to go out to play in my best crown. Love, Princess Gadabout, age 5 3/4 years.
Iris, you choose a seed. I'm going to put on a tie to show that this is a royal planting.
Oh, right. Oh, now which colour shall I choose? A golden one for a golden crown. Let's hope. Right. Now, put the seed in the pot carefully. Cover it over and water it.
Oh, what a to-do. Oh, you ought to have a hat, Iris, for a royal planting.
Well, I haven't got one.
Well, try this flower pot for size.
Oh.
There. Now then, Owlma, do you think it's going to grow into a crown plant? What did she say?
Don't ask me.
Well, you always understand what she says, Iris.
No, that's what she said. Don't ask me. But I don't think she thinks it's going to grow into a crown plant.
Iris, I think you'd better go and look for that crown in the royal woods.
Flying thrones. I'm off.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear Percy. If only my Aunt Ivy Questclaw, the great detective, was here. That's her and her cat. Whenever famous people have difficult mysteries to solve, they always go to her. When the great Hollywood film star Melissa Moon was robbed one night, she came straight to Aunt Ivy for help. "You'd better come in," said Aunt Ivy. "What on earth's the matter?" "Oh," wailed Melissa Moon, "last night someone broke into my house and stole my beautiful ruby necklace. It's priceless. It was in my oldest cardigan pocket. Oh, Miss Questclaw, will you help me?" Aunt Ivy went at once to Moon Mansion, where she took her spyglass out of her handbag and examined some deep scratches on the door. "Aha! And is anything else missing?" inquired Aunt Ivy, poking about. "Only the old cardigan the ruby was in," said Melissa. "But surely no one would steal that."
Well, somebody has, said Aunt Ivy, and she continued her prowling. She found some long white hairs on the settee and tweezed them under her magnifying glass. She aha'd again, and then she dusted the polished bits of the room with white powder, looking for fingerprints. She found something else, footprints, and looked very pleased with herself indeed. Then she asked Melissa Moon to bring some chicken sandwiches and a pot of tea. Whilst the tea leaves brewed, Aunt Ivy had a good look at a photograph of Melissa holding her pet cat. But when she sat down to her snack, the sandwiches were all pulled open, and every single piece of chicken was missing. "Aha!" cried Aunt Ivy excitedly. "The culprit strikes again." She bent down to examine some prints in the white powder she'd put on the floor and looked very satisfied. "Miss Moon, I do believe I have unmasked your thief." Aunt Ivy sipped her tea. "I know where your ruby is. Let us follow these footprints, and we shall soon see what we shall see." Aunt Ivy led the way across the room, into the hall, and over to a cupboard. She flung the door wide open, and Melissa Moon gasped. "It's my cat, Silky, with kittens, and sitting on my cardigan, and there's my ruby." Melissa Moon put it round her neck at once, and then turned to Aunt Ivy. "You are the most wonderful detective in the world. How did you do it?" "Simple," smiled Aunt Ivy modestly. "Claw scratches on the door, white hairs on the sofa, and a missing cat. Now I know cats can't resist chicken, so I put fingerprint powder on the floor near my chair, and then followed the paw prints back to the cupboard. I knew it was Silky all along. Very routine. Didn't stretch my brain much at all." "Truly amazing," sighed Melissa Moon. "However can I repay you?" Aunt Ivy smiled. "Well," she said, "I wouldn't mind having someone small to sleep on my slippers, you know." She named her new kitten Sherlock, after another famous detective, and to this day Sherlock helps her solve all her cases.
Well, if Iris can't find the crown, I suppose I could always ask Aunt Ivy to help out. Oh, Owlma! Oh, Percy, I forgot about the ice cream. Oh, now my Wellingtons are full of slishy sauce. Oh dear. My feet are sticky as well as hot, and I still haven't found my sun hat or my glasses. Whatever's going to go wrong next? All right, Owlma, I'm coming. Oh, now what shall I do? All right, Owlma. Perhaps the new plant is ready, but Iris isn't back yet. You'll just have to wait. Look, you know I can't answer your stupid questions. Your clever questions, I mean. All right. I'll try. Question 1, please. Oh, and now that means, what did the jolly fish finger shout? Oh, who threw the mashed potato about? Oh, dear. I hope Iris gets back soon. I wonder if she's found that crown in the woods. It must be there somewhere.
Have you seen a crown that's made of solid gold? The princess says she wants it back because her head is cold. Have you seen the crown? The princess says it's lost. That's really rather careless when you think of what it cost. Perhaps it's in an old tree trunk, hidden by a bird. So I thought I'd better check it out, although it seemed absurd. I found a hole inside a tree and peeped in on me toes. But something gave an angry squawk and pecked me on me nose. Have you seen a crown that's made of solid gold? The princess says she wants it back because her head is cold. So I thought I'd come out fishing. Perhaps I'd catch the crown. It doesn't happen often, so I had to settle down. With rod and line and bucket, by the riverside I sat. But I only caught an old brown boot, a kettle and a hat. Have you seen a crown that's made of solid gold? The princess says she wants it back because her head is cold. Have you seen a crown? The princess says it's lost. That's really rather careless when you think of what it cost.
What did the happy mole yell? Oh, say it again. I've got it. What giggling Swiss roll? Oh.
Not a sign of that crown in the woods.
Oh, thank goodness you're back, Iris. The new plant's been ready for hours, and I've only got as far as what giggling Swiss roll?
Question 1, please, Owlma. Who was a merry old soul? Giggling Swiss roll?
Someone or other was a merry old soul. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Old King Cole.
Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he.
Question number 2, please, Owlma. Where had the pussy been?
Oh, Pussycat Foster went to Gloucester to buy a bit of butter for the royal slice of bread.
Oh, Pussycat, Pussycat, where had it been? I've been to London to see the Queen.
That's another royal answer, Iris.
Oh, it's going to be a crown plant. I know it. Question 3, please, Owlma. How many lions can you get into an empty cage? That's a hard one.
I think this is a trick question, and the answer is 1 lion. Because, you see, if you put 1 lion into an empty cage, it isn't empty anymore, is it? 1 lion, is that right, Owlma?
Brill! Now we can have the plant. What is it?
Well, look, it's covered in all sorts of different hats. Tiny ones. Look, there's a sailor's cap and a cook's hat. And there's even a little sun hat, just like the one I lost.
Oh, try it on.
No, Iris, that's much too small for me.
Oh, clothes! You've got your specs on your forehead.
Oh, Iris, I'm a crackpot.
Never mind. My mum says nobody's perfect.
Oh, does she?
Right. Let's put it on.
No, I look like a cabbage with a cork on top.
Oh. It fits.
Oh, each hat must grow to fit whoever tries it on. Remarkable.
And look here at the bottom. There's a little golden crown.
Oh.
But crowns aren't hats.
Oh, they are if you're royal, Iris. Now, you pick that crown and pedal off to the palace before
the royal mum and dad find out that the old one's gone missing.
That's right.
Flying tyres. I'll burn rubber.
Oh, so everybody's happy. The princess has got a new crown. I've got a sun hat. Oh, Iris hasn't got a sun hat. Still, she did look very good in that flower pot. Maybe she could wear that.